Okay, let's find the double derivative of these trig functions or equations now. Look at number one here. We're seeing an equation, so we know, okay, implicit differentiation being applied here, making sure like you remember that y is a function of x. So let's just get straight to the point. Take derivative on both sides of the equation. We have here derivative of sine of y plus derivative of cosine x, and derivative of constant is 0, and derivative of sine is cosine of y, but since y is a function of x, so derivative of y with respect to x is dy over dx, plus derivative of cosine x is negative of sine x. Remember, it's co. So okay, so divide y prime is simply is equal to, this goes over here, becomes positive sine x over cosine y. Okay, so paying attention, we have this given, we have this equation given. Let's move forward towards y prime. So y prime is, we have to take the second derivative of the first derivative, which is sine x over sine y. I'll do this on the other side here. So okay, what we have here, quotient rule, right? So b square cosine square y, b times derivative of a, derivative of sine is cos x, minus a times minus a times derivative of b, which is cosine y. So since y is a function of x, so same thing as we've done here, it's going to be negative sine y with respect to x dy over dx. Okay, so we have cosine y cosine x minus minus plus, no, yeah, plus, but it's not square because these are different, x and y. So, and dy over dx we have given here sine x over cosine y divided by cosine square y. So what we have here is, let's just take the same here, right? Cosine y, so multiplied here, it becomes cos x cos square y, plus we have sine square x sine y divided by cosine square y. So what we have, we know that sine y plus cosine x is 1. Looks like we cannot take anything common here though. So let's just simplify what we have. We have y prime or double derivative, if you write in this form, is simply cosine square y cosine of x plus sine square x sine of y. This is in dividends and then becomes in multiplication, so it becomes cosine cube y. And here is your second derivative of this trig function, or this equation. Let's look at number 2. Okay, looking at the second problem, this function of gx. Pretty sure you're seeing no difference, right? It's the same thing as sine qx. And let's take the first derivative. Power rule, simply power rule, 3 sine square x, and then derivative of inner function is cosine of x. As simple as it is. Let's find the second derivative of this function, which is simply derivative of the first derivative, 3 sine square x cosine of x. Constant multiplier rule here, constant is out, so we just finding the derivative of this two functions, and we can see product rule being applied here within power rule and so much inner function stuff. So we have 3 a b formula, right? So a times derivative of b, which is cosine x negative sine x, plus b times derivative of a. Now look at this, derivative of a. That means first taking the outer derivative, which is 2 times power rule, right? 2 times sine x, and then the inner derivative of sine x is cosine of x, right? So we have 3 times, let's just multiply the 3 as well along the way, negative 3 sine qx plus 3 times 2 6 sine x cosine square x, and here is your second derivative double prime for this function of gx. Thanks for watching.